It is Wednesday, 9th of July 2025. This is Trap Trader.
ECB's Holzman says I prefer slower euro appreciation to fast.
I haven't been trading for the last 2 days. I was traveling. Did a little bit of trading yesterday, Asia session. I did some back testing as well when I came back, just to get in sync with the market. So overall market was just dropping the last, what was that, Thursday, Friday, this is Monday, so we dropped on Monday. Yesterday we had a pause, kind of day, and today we pumped into that liquidity of yesterday's high, and yeah, we got 3 minutes still open, and we'll see what they're gonna do at the open. Are we gonna target and try to get this yesterday's high? I mean that is actually, that's wrong. That is wrong. Here is the RTH high. So the question is, are we going? No, now it's gonna freeze. I have to reload this. All right. Yeah. Are we going to take that high? And possibly this high here as well. Actually, I'm going to keep that. Or we will look above and fail and correct inventory. Drop into 270 or something. That would be nice. This is where the London started, 3 a.m. We've been just pumping all the way up. We got, what is it, 1 minute to open? That's correct.
So 1 minute now until we get the market on open imbalance.
So Nasdaq is trying to get there before open. And that is, I just need to check that actually, because $9.45, okay, that's correct. That is correct. MNQ, time and sales. DS, time and sales. We pump it into the open.
10 seconds.
So yes, definitely they wanted to sell this. Interesting that I do not have that level here.
Market on open imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 340 million. Nasdaq 100 sell side of 29 million. Dow 30 buy side 113 million, and the Mag 7
Nice
sell
rip.
side of 13 million.
There we go. So where are we going? They're trying to hit that as well. Nice push. They did hit that. Tick shot elevated. I moved that to the left, to my left's monitor, because I don't have enough space. It's just what I'm watching. Footprint is 3000 already on this candle. Amazing push. Massive pump.
Trump on Truth Social says, anybody but too late. Too late, in quotations, most likely referring to Powell.
Just watching the first couple of minutes. So this candle was 1100 delta. This is already 2700. It was 3000, 3.4. But I still get the pump. Still are getting the pump. So let's watch how far can we go on this.
So out the gate here, just seeing the S&P 500 extending gains up around spot 5% now.
Today we have minutes, FMOC minutes. Delta is not even 5 minutes yet. Delta is 3,400 on that candle alone, on the 5-minute candle. Market clearly wants to reach this high. That is an overnight high. Let's make it blue then. Blue means overnight. Nice push. I'm not doing anything because I was waiting a little bit longer, from the open. You have to see what market intention is, and we see that yes, market wants to go higher, but we are selling into liquidities on the way up, and this is 23,025 already. Very difficult to trade. You got this kind of open, and the market keeps going. Very difficult because you just need to buy the breakout immediately. And usually at the open, there's a lot of manipulation. A lot of manipulation happens. So you better stay outside. That's the open, right? So we have reached that liquidity, the trapped liquidity that we had here on RTH. And we're getting a little bit of pullback now. see liquidity at 23,050 up here.
Nvidia shares rising over 1% out the open here, hitting a record high.
Nvidia the record high. Yeah, so you can see it on RTH chart that we are approaching that trap liquidity, and these boys are getting out from a bad trade. So we could consider short, but I think this is too powerful at the moment. I'm gonna wait at least another 7 minutes. Yes, is approaching. ES is approaching this Monday high.
So Nvidia now becomes the first company to hit $4 trillion in market cap.
Just keeps going. Look at the delta. Almost 4,000, 3,000 here. Still pumping. But all of this can change. 41. I just switched to 15 minutes. That's the 15-minute
So Nvidia
IB.
shares rising here as CoreWeave spikes as they're to offer Nvidia Blackwell GPUs at scale. So CoreWeave shares are up this morning in pre-market as well, extending now at the open, after the cloud computing provider said that it would offer Nvidia's RTX Pro 600 Blackwell GPUs at scale.
It does feel like I want to hit that. Although they...
To keep in mind that news from CoreWeave did originally come out around 8:30 AM Eastern Time this morning.
Nasdaq is high already. Yes, behind. I'm gonna bring this RTH as well. There you go. I don't have that level here. IB is a little bit higher. So we matched the price, but we haven't taken it yet. But on MES, we took that. These are slight differences between ES and MES, or MQM and MNQ. We have to watch. That's why you have to watch ES as well. Okay. Let's put IB here.
So for a bit of context behind the market cap growth in Nvidia here, so they were founded obviously in '93. They first passed the $2 trillion market cap February of 2024, and they only hit 3 trillion in June. And again, we're already at 4 trillion now in early July.
There we go. Taking IB on a push of 45. I'm going to switch to 5 minutes now. And yes, has got that level. What about NQ? It's just this high, which is not yesterday's high, it's Thursday high. Yeah. And weekly high at the same time. The violet is a weekly level. Still pumping. A lot of liquidity below on ES waiting. 300 is waiting. Oh, we could get there. I think because Nasdaq is a little bit, yeah, Nasdaq wants to go even higher. 200. Sorry, 100. 23,100. I'm considering to trade ES because of two things. Liquidity is up to 15. Okay, so yeah, once we hit that on ES, we should be able, I think market's gonna be pretty happy with the result, with the push, and we have a lot of liquidity down here waiting. But it's not gonna be an easy thing to go down. Yeah, NQ 23,100 waiting. Oh, that's not NQ. NQ. And then it's MES. We are trading MES. We're gonna do this a bit different. So if I switch it here, NQ is here, alright. MES, alright, yeah. For some reason I cannot just have both, I have to override it. Anyway, that's 5 minutes, that's 15 minutes. $23,100 NQ. Waiting to hit that, but obviously that's not going to be an easy thing. Plenty of people okay, ES is pumping into that. It's very difficult to trade this. Very difficult to trade it.
In 10 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US wholesale inventories month over month. This is the May final read. So the forecast is minus 0.3% on the prior minus 0.3%, range of 0% to minus 0.3%. Sales month over month, forecast 0.2% on the prior 0.1%. So US stocks are extending gains now with the Nasdaq up 1%.
So that is first 15, second 15. Okay, ES is pushing into this 15, 16. Well, it's 50 past.
Well, it's me again. It's Donald J. Frickin' Trump, okay? And if you're sick and tired of hearing my voice in this ad, which is pretty sad,
I need to push for that.
all you've got to do is go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Beautiful, big, huge discount. So what are you waiting for? Come on, do it.
Yeah, all-time high up here, from what I remember. Okay, looks like he has hit that. MES didn't. But I need a little bit of excess. And NQ still has got that 23,100. It doesn't mean they need to get there now. ES has got that 15. It's gonna be a very difficult short. I have to wait for it. Because what this thing can do is just drop somewhere here, come back up, hit that one more time. We can continue. You never know, but now I have to watch this closely. Liquidity is up to 307, which makes sense. That's the bottom of that 15-minute candle. Probably access first. Take them up one more time, or maybe drop here and then go.
Top of the hour, we see the release of the US wholesale inventories month-over-month May final rate.
Yes.
Forecast minus 0.3% on the prior.
Oh, I got a news now.
And the wholesale sales forecast 0.2%.
I could use that news. 10 o'clock.
Germany's Chancellor Merz and France's President Macron are scheduled to meet during the week of July 21st.
It's going to be probably a very quick jerky move to the downside to grab some liquidity.
Month-over-month forecast 0.2% on the prior 0.1%.
Technically, we did hit that. It's just by one tick, really, so it doesn't qualify. 56. Yeah. They're not even waiting for that 15-minute to form. 57 news, boom. 57 news and boom, going higher. Or at the news, drop, grab and go. Could be drop and go. It's gonna be quick. Okay, so let's think about it. What we could do. We're gonna measure that and this. I'm gonna try to buy this for a push higher. Yeah, that looks like a good place. Second leg down, quickly down and boom. 306. Yeah, got liquidity at 306, 305. A little bit of overshoot. Let's try to hunt that here. 305 actually. Oh, there you go. What I want to do is hit me and go. 50% pullback. Yeah. Let's set a trap. That's the trap.
10 seconds. Minus 0.3% as expected. Wholesale trade sales month over month minus 0.3%.
Right,
Minus
so now we got the 15-minute
lower than
drop.
forecast 0.2%.
15-minute candle here. I like that. Let's see. Could be a nice place to drop a short.
Order filled.
But to be very careful, really.
Trump posting on Truth says our Fed rate is at least 3 points too high. Quote unquote, too late is costing the US $360 billion a point per year in refinancing costs. No inflation, companies pouring into America, the hottest country in the world. Lower the rate.
Pull it. Yeah. Take it somewhere here. Initially. And then hit this. Hopefully we'll get overshoot to the downside and I will we enter long. Yeah. That's the 5 minute. 305 even. Now I'm looking at 305. Yeah, liquidity will be added as we start to go lower. Now we can also measure that quickly. 1, 2. Yeah, well. Okay, let's not get too excited. We'll try to hit this. Because 308 is waiting from what I see. 307 is a little bit lower. 306 is the number, the main liquidity, 306. So I think if I can take one tick in front of everybody, yeah, to 306.00, so that's where I want to be. Okay, stop loss break even at this point. Let's go down. Yeah, it's consuming this to this 307 liquidity. Hopefully we'll push a little bit lower. Come on.
Into the Treasury website, the US imposes additional Iran-related sanctions.
Come on, don't do that.
So again, from the Treasury website, the US imposes additional Iran-related sanctions.
306, 305. Well, let's try. We might get this extension. Let's forget about this now, because it doesn't happen. It's not going to happen fast. Looks like they want to take it slowly, grind lower, and we'll have this kind of retracements up. They did take the 15-minute liquidity, so god damn it, don't stop me out. I have to give him something, honestly, because I can stop you out and shouldn't take that high. If it takes this high, then we're going up. Last 3 minutes, maybe on the last minute of this 5-minute candle, we will get down somewhere here. Yeah, I mean, I see liquidity up to 305. There is liquidity up to 300, so we'll try to take as much as we can on this trade.
Google begins rolling out Gemini to Wear OS watches.
But yeah, I wanna see. So if that was because you could also consider this as that. If that was your first leg down.
So the watches include Pixel,
There you
Samsung,
go,
Oppo, OnePlus, and Xiaomi.
I think targeting that 50. There's fair value. It's a fair value gap here as well. We had fair value gap down here as well, but I think we can target this 305. I like that. Stop loss break even. At this point, 306, 305. Come on, hit me there. I'm in front of this fair value gap, so come on, dump it. Oh, fucking hell. We're trying to grab, was it 12, 6 points? That's why always ES after 5 points is just doing some sort of reversals. $306 waiting, still there. 305 waiting. Nasdaq. Not happy with that. This is bouncing. Oh, there we go. Got some kind of movement to the downside. Looks like someone stepped in with a good sale. 306, 305. Oh, come on, get done.
So Trump on Truth Social just reiterating countries aligning themselves with anti-American policies in BRICS will be charged an additional 10% tariff. Says there will be no exceptions to this policy.
You know what? I think I overstayed my welcome at this point. I think I did. Yeah, 2 legs down.
Order filled.
I think I overstayed my welcome, unfortunately, but I think there is a possibility we can push here one more time. Well, I had $125 on my hands, but yeah, we could have. I think there's still possibility that we will push into. Yeah, now we got a bit of liquidity to take these longs out. I mean, these shorts out. We could get a push up here to 613 and then continue. So I think that was all. 306 We did touch that 306 briefly. Yeah. So technically speaking, this liquidity was, yeah, I overstayed my welcome here. This could reverse now into this high. But I'm not gonna go long, I'm just gonna wait. It's 5. This is gonna hit this now. 13 past. Yeah.
Order
Try
filled.
one more time here for the drop into this 05. It's 14. They should go and grab that liquidity now. Because we have another 15. No? Yeah, 15 past now. Let's see what they're gonna do. Which way? I would say take these longs out one more time with a nice drop.
So we have posted out now the US wholesale inventories May 2025 final report on the feed.
Order filled.
Just gonna add into this. Come on, dump it now. I have to watch Nasdaq as well because you know what? We'll do this a little bit different. let's see if we can get this drop into fair value gap.
Voice news disconnected.
Let's go, baby.
In 10 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, we see the release of the weekly EIA inventories numbers. Crude oil inventories forecast is a draw of 1.6 million on the prior build
Order
of
filled.
3.845 million.
Take
The
it
range sees a
earlier.
build of 1.6
Stop
million
us
to a
break
draw
even,
of
'cause this can reverse
3.956 million expected. Gasoline
Can you
inventories
just hit that
forecast a
fair
draw
value
of 1
gap?
million on the prior build of 4.188 million, and
Come
distillate
on, come on, come
inventories
on. Dump
forecast
it.
was a draw of 1.5 million on the prior draw of 1.71 million. Crude
That's
Cushing
what I
inventories
like it.
prior was a draw of 1.493 million.
Could reverse here. Yeah.
So keep in mind, last night we did see the private release of the US API crude oil stock
Come
change
on.
showed an unexpected build of 7.1 million when the draw was expected at 2.8 million.
Come on, come on, come on. Get the lower, get lower, get lower. Yeah. Take these lungs out. Still can go to the top. Let's not forget about that. But you have to trade what you see. So, God damn it! Come on. Are we going to get that final dump? It can happen very fast. Can happen very fast. 305. That's what I need. 305. Let's just put 1/4 in front of everybody. Ay. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I have to give space because $305. Could continue lower. There were a lot of longs got in here on that push, on the second push, and when this price gets down here, a lot of liquidity will be triggered off that stop loss here. So $305, it's very realistic. $24 past. Usually that's a manipulation at 24. I have to be prepared for the manipulation. I will be stopped if it goes against me. Come on. Oh man, so fucking hard. So hard to get down there after such a big move. There's so many trapped people below.
In 5 minutes time now, at the
They're
bottom
getting
of
up.
the hour, we get the release of the weekly EIA inventories numbers. Crude oil inventories forecast is a draw of 1.6 million on the prior build
Just
of
getting out.
3.845 million. The range sees a build of 1.6 million to a draw of 3.956 million expected. Gasoline inventories forecast a draw of 1 million on the prior build of 4.188 million. Distillate inventories, the forecast is a draw of 1.5 million on the prior draw of 1.71 million. And crude Cushing inventories, the prior was a draw of 1.493 million. Keep in mind, last night in the private API stock change numbers, crude saw an unexpected storage build of 7.3 million. The expected draw of 2.8 million.
Yeah, I have to take that low. There's just no way I have to take this. It's just the way market works. But it might manipulate first. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a push somewhere here.
Mexico's President Sheinbaum says Mexican copper exports benefit U.S. industry and economy.
Might just add one more here. And you know, like they try, they can't, and then suddenly boom. That's a typical. There we go, careful, 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 careful. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh shit, NQ is at just at IB. Come on. Just dump it. I'm
Order
closing.
filled.
It's just reason NQ is, look at where NQ is at IB. Can bounce off it. And there's still problem, right? Because we didn't take that properly, so we can still go up. But nevertheless, oh fuck, you know, we got that. We got that drop. Lovely drop.
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna go long here into the panic drop. Probably too early. God damn it.
Order filled. Order
Not
filled.
here. This is bad anyways, because I was market order into it, and it hit me there. It's much better entries now. But yeah, the idea was I didn't expect we're gonna hit that like this. But look at that, man. We
1 minute
almost
remaining now. I'll
cancelled
leave with the
70
EIA
OT.
crude oil inventories.
It's fine. We're up 178. And I'll leave that. It's just couldn't, and then with the stop loss bursted. I was thinking, where we were talking about 305, and then we went for it. So next time, just remember,
10
it
seconds.
can go way lower than you think. Way lower. Yeah.
A build of 7.07 million, a build of 7.07 million, higher than the expected draw of 1.6 million. Gasoline inventories, a draw of 2.658 million, a draw of 2.658 million, lower than the expected draw of 1 million. Distillate inventories, a draw of 0.825 million, a draw of 0.825 million, which is higher than the expected draw of 1.5 million. And crude Cushing inventories, a build of 0.464 million, a build of 0.464 million.
See, the problem is now, look at it, 10 o'clock, we never took that high. But look at Nasdaq. We're fucking taking it. And that's why I need to have Nasdaq here as well, to see what's happening. Yeah, god damn it. I need to change this somehow. Because knowing that, I would know that we have SMT.
So we have posted out the EIA weekly inventories reports on the feed for those interested.
Order filled.
So this is ES. It's basically and again I don't see Nasdaq. I don't know what Nasdaq is. Basically dropped, and they took every single long from the open. Whoever was long, it's gone.
Order filled.
I think so this is MNQ. All right, this is US. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. Look at it. See how at 10 o'clock NQ hit that. $10 right? And $10 here, ES didn't. That's SMT. It is called SMT. That means that we had a reason, very good reason, to go way lower. Because Nasdaq sold. And that cost me, because it could have stayed in the straight. Nothing happens, look at this, like nothing happens. There was this push at 10 o'clock, and then nothing happens, and suddenly you got this fucking dump. Right. And that's very important to know. And it always happens when I'm not watching it somehow. It's alright. Still in the money. Probably continuation to downside, to be honest now. When I look at this, they ignored that opening trade. Optimum trade entry. We are getting lower. $36, and it's just getting lower. Yeah. We are below yesterday's high on ES. The gap is closed on ES and NQ. So I can't short this. Gap is closed. Could reverse now. Yeah, I wasn't training for a couple of days and I'm a little bit out of sync. A bit too
Order
early
filled.
for reversal, to be honest. Gonna drop a little short here on NQ.
Order filled.
Yeah. Mistake, huh? Oh, God damn it, we'll see. It's not a typical behavior. The market usually comes back down one more time. 1 second leg down. Yeah. I don't like how they're buying it. Yeah. Okay, let's
Order
just get out
filled.
from that. We bought it at the wrong place. I mean, we were shorting at the wrong place. Yeah, now the short looks better. Much better. Let's try the short here.
Order filled.
So we're breaking a little bit lower. Delta still negative, minus 1,200, minus 1,300. MES and Q and Q and Q. Where NQ could go? Could go somewhere, right? Well, it has to go. If it stops me, I'm no longer interested. Delta minus 1,500. $43 past. A little bit of manipulation at the open. Or the candle. Have to give space. Have to give space. Okay. Come on. Don't buy that. I think I'm gonna be stopped.
Order filled.
Yeah. Okay,
Order
let's try one
filled.
more time. Higher. Let's try higher. Tick chart below zero line. ES below zero line. This can be a nice short if we break that 960. But it has to break it. So far it's not doing it. So $800 delta. Are we going low or not? $800 delta. Okay. I just want to make sure nobody stays short. How far can we go? That's liquidity on ES. I just wanted to make sure nobody stays short, but we have stayed short. And now beautiful. I'm
Order
gonna grab
filled.
that. 341 on a day. Okay. So they made a retest of that thing. We can continue low, obviously, but this is not about predicting every single move. It's about reacting. Yeah, just take a lesson out of that thing. Look at that. They decided to take everybody out. They always do this kind of things. I like how ES grabbed that liquidity. Give me 5, actually 15 now. Watch this on 50. So he has grabbed that liquidity, but still, this is London, that yellow bit. This is Asia, the blue bit. And yeah, not an easy day. I missed all of that move. Then I missed SMT. I'm still making money. It's not bad. I like that now. More for long. It's what they've done with this drop. People got long here. People got long here. And they took their stop losses. And we could reverse now. We could reverse, but the question is...
So according to sources, some ByteDance employees in the US will likely continue to work on US TikTok on an outsourced basis, according to sources.
The thing is that
TikTok are preparing a US app with separate algorithm and code base, according to sources. Again, exclusive here is TikTok are preparing a US app with separate algorithm and code base.
The thing is that we have taken so much liquidity on the way up. Look at that. We're hitting this one and the top.
So TikTok's
all-time
new
high.
US app is preparing to operate separately from the rest of the world, according to this source.
So the question is, why would we turn around now and go back up? Well, we already sold into that liquidity. I would expect continuation to the downside. MNQ, yes, MNQ. I'm gonna switch this to MNQ. Yeah. We are re-entering. There is a fair value gap. It's like, would you think that we might, when we were pushing up there, would you think that we might go actually do this? Yeah. But people were excited to buy. They bought that IB. That's an IB as well. Initial balance. I'm starting to think that that is possible.
Hello, everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. Yeah, it's really me. And I'm going to do a little advert for Financial Juice. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Can you believe it? Instead of a 67% tariff, you get a discount. It's huge. Very, very big. Very big. As big as my hands. Huge. Well, not as big as my hands. My hands are bigger. What are you waiting for? Come on, do it.
Okay, so NQ has got liquidity up to something 80. 23,000 actually. Yeah. So we could get there. But I would prefer if we drop this, drop into that. Let's get rid of this crap. We did actually take that. What is it? 11 in 6 minutes. So they do have liquidity waiting here. 23,012. Question is, are we going to get there? Perhaps drop and then go. ES is waiting for 290. Makes sense. Sorry, 280. 280 and 278. That makes sense. Liquidity is here. Continuation to the downside. Yeah, I would like to see it, to be honest. I would like to see this. We just go and grab that, turn around and then go up. Same thing here. And then we could go up here. A lot of accumulation here and then go. Which means, because it's almost 11 o'clock, I might not trade it anymore. So even with this kind of lame trading, like today, oh yeah, I was 100 up from overnight, 300 something. Yeah, we held that pretty nicely, that ES short, but could have been much better. Could have been much better. So yeah, drifting lower. Into this fair value gap most likely. Let me just switch to RTH. There you go. Still negative delta. Look at it. Nice fake out. Yes, I was waiting for 75. Could reverse somewhere here. A little bit of reversal once we enter it.
So US stock indexes trimming their gains now, with the S&P up spot 1.6%, Nasdaq up spot 4%, and the Dow pretty much flat.
Okay, so we are getting a little bit of bounce here. What time is it? Okay, this is off that 11 o'clock. This could take us somewhere higher. But I'm kind of thinking until we hit this fair value gap, there's no point to do anything. It's just going to be chopping here.
So the NVIDIA-backed platform Perplexity launches an AI-powered browser to take on Google Chrome. So it's called Comet. It's going to be available to Perplexity Max subscribers. The browser stores data locally, appealing to private conscious users. And the Comet browser offers AI-driven navigation and task execution. So again, NVIDIA-backed Perplexity AI said today that it has launched Comet, a new web browser with AI-powered search capabilities, as the startup looks to challenge the dominance of the market leader with Alphabet Google with Google Chrome.
Delta 600. Too high to enter. Hitting that 15-minute low. $23,300 waiting. Too early for this kind of move. $22,900 waiting as well. Yes, it's hitting a problematic level here. A lot of liquidity waiting to add into the short. 87.50. I'm looking at Bookmap. Big roadblock. It's got to pull down a little bit. NQ and ES. That's too early to start buying. Yeah, we never got that into this fair value gaps.
Seeing Tesla shares down 1.1%.
Bouncing off this value area high, pretty much. Yeah. It's a question: are we gonna take another try, or are we gonna dump first and then we're gonna try? That's the problem. When we were going up, I was watching ES on the way up, and if you look at that closely, we didn't have a big delta on the way up. This is small numbers. Where NQ looked better, because NQ I think was 3,000, 4,000, so yeah, NQ was looking really good, but ES wasn't. But look on the way down, 2,327. You can't even find a number like this here. Another 2,500. And now, so this is bearish. That is bearish. There you go. Too early to go up.
Order
Let's try.
filled.
Little dump. Into this fair value gap.
Order filled.
Really? God damn it. That's a ridiculous trade. It's hoping for continuations. And they took me up. They took me up like that. To 900. I want 900. What am I gonna do now? 5 more minutes. We'll have that liquidity. God damn it.
So the Atlanta Fed GDP Now index, little change now at 2.58%. So that's the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta's GDP Now index, suggesting US GDP will expand 2.58% in the second quarter, which is little change from its previous release on July the 3rd.
Let's go to 900.
Order filled.
Let's get out from that shit. A really bad entry. It's just what this can do now. The last 2 minutes can just fucking go up there, and then we're gonna go down. You don't want to be in this trade if you see something like that. Because we have this 15 minutes now. They might try to attack that 15 minute one more time. Push. Obviously there's a 15 minutes down here. We kind of took that liquidity. Yeah. I think, yeah, we didn't get that drop. I was expecting, enter immediately go down here, but we didn't do it. And now we kind of consolidate. This is like a engineering liquidity on both sides, but I think a lot of people who are shorting will get, get hit now. Let's see. Yeah, but the level is here. Like I said, better wait for this to hit first. FMOC minutes today. Is it today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, 2 p.m. So 25 is waiting to get hit. Okay. And now up. Delta minus 1,400, so a bit too negative. Yeah, it's gonna go to this 900. No. Now take them up. That's 50 points. Let me try that
Order
long.
filled.
Because this could be a good push into 15-minute liquidity up there. Just swept that liquidity here. Plenty of shorts still holding for that 900, and they could take them up. I like to do that. But it has to happen quickly, so nobody has a chance to get in short, get in long. Let's watch that. Come on. Come on. Come on, you gonna bounce or not? Yeah. Spread up. And now quickly up to 50, 52, 50, 60. We have a nice axis. Show me yes. Okay. Similar story. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good for a bounce. It is looking good for a bounce. And fast. Let's just leave it. Yeah, the first liquidity on this sweeps off these candles, but they should deliver to the 64.
Order filled.
My reverse. It was a good trade. In my because we're moving fast, we took that liquidity. We might just pull a little bit now and then go on the second leg. So that's why I decided to sell into these highs. And that was a good decision. And we can re-enter it again if we drop a little bit lower. We didn't. We might still do that. Give me 5 minutes. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Nah, pressure to go up is stronger than. There you go, it's going to hit that 15-minute top. But that's okay, we made $80 on that thing. How much we made? Yeah, $95. It's alright. It's 419 on a day. Beautiful. So, whoever wanted to short this, now pay the price. We'll get to the situation I'm going to be really holding my trades to the target. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Like if you wanted to hold some longs into this yesterday's high, I mean that high there. So you got that here, but you didn't get that on NQ, I think, or on MNQ. And you'll be like, oh shit. And there's also a possibility of continuation higher into this high. But usually it takes 2 legs. So that's going to be like one. Some kind of pullback, and then maybe second, or there is also a possibility that we're just going to reverse now because these shorts that have been cooked, and we could reverse and go to this 900. Delta 1440. See how everything changes. Even on this one, on this candle here, this one here, we were down to minus 2,100, and then we ended up plus minus 684. So that means that we have reversed 1,500. Aggressive buyers stepped in. Yeah, I think it's 11:24, and that is usual for me, the end of trading day, because lunchtime comes right now, and we're gonna get some chop. lovely day, isn't it? There you go. Still pumping, but probably it's gonna reverse now. I'm not gonna take any trades. I'm actually gonna lock myself out. Lock me out. We are currently at 2,600 here and 52,000. Wait a second. 2,600 here. Was I not trading? Oh man, I wasn't trading. I didn't actually. I didn't trade. 30. I didn't trade my combiner today by mistake. I didn't set this up, and that's not good. So look at that, man. So unfortunately I didn't make any money on my combine, and so what we should do now, maybe we'll trade combine then. Could take a trade somewhere here because it's quite extended. We still have a liquidity up to 23,000. So I might actually trade this just to take a trade or two, because I was thinking that I'm about to pass this soon. Yeah, I'm 700 away. So let's trade this account. What have we achieved with this drop? I think I'm done. There's no reason to try to push towards 11:30 lunchtime. There will be a lot of chop. I made a mistake. I did not select this as a copy trading. So we'll be trading this tomorrow, and I think I have another day. Yeah, that's $400. I need another day above 200 and we'll be able to withdraw. Alright guys, I'm done for today. Take care. And see you tomorrow. This is Drop Trader. Stay safe.